Hey guys, what's up? It's Samantha, and this week I am using this beautiful pink Scribble Prince Co kit that I had planned on using in the fall, and then I think I cut this one to use something else. I think I was originally going to use this in November. I can't quite remember, but this was definitely a fall SPC kit, but I wanted to use it because I thought this was so pretty. I love this bottom washi. So I pulled in a ton of Scribble Prince Co Rose Gold, and I did something different this week to make this go a little faster. I put all the overlays on the full boxes before I sat down, and I also overlaid all of the header overlays on top of the glitter headers before filming, and then I used the glitter headers as little strips of washi since like 7 of the glitter headers don't get used in the spread. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense. But I pulled in all of the Scribble Prince Co Rose Gold with this, which is more of like a pinky mauve-y tone, and I thought that that color worked really well with this kit. It's very reminiscent of the pinky mauve tones in here, and I thought it was real cute. The Once More with Love foil is very similar, and I don't know if you guys saw, but I did use a Once More with Love bow overlay on the bottom full box on my sidebar. I feel like I just said bottom, like I stuttered on the word bottom. I was like, bottom. I can't talk today. But I really, really like how this turned out. I feel like this is weird doing 2 rose gold spreads back to back, but these feel like very different foil colors because like the Scribble Prince Co Rose Gold is more like a matte mauve pink than like actual rose gold. I don't know. The only like other rose gold that I pulled into this besides the Scribble Prince Co Rose Gold was the Mandy Dreams foiled arrows, and I think Wonton in a Million has the same shade of like rose gold. I think they might all like use the same producer, like Wonton in a Million and Once More with Love and Scribble Prince Co, because their rose gold is all the same. But I pulled in a bunch of foiled Wonton in a Million little emoji head things, like I don't know what the word for them is, but like all the emotions. You'll see what I'm talking about. So this is just a very foil heavy spread, and I'm really thrilled with how it turned out. Just because I feel like I don't get to use the Scribble Prince Co Rose Gold very often, so I went ham on the Rose Gold this week. And this was also, I talked about it a little bit, I think, in my last one, but this was like my Black Cloud week. I had a couple weeks, like the 2 weeks back to back, where I just had like a bunch of crappy things happen back to back, or like, I don't know, it was just like one thing after another. They were all like small things individually. Like it started with my furnace not working and like other stuff like that. And then you'll see, oh my gosh. So Monday I had work, and I had a work meeting like on Monday morning. I want to say like at 10:30. I didn't write down the time on here because y'all don't care. But so Monday, I am so thankful I decided to take the back way home from work instead of getting on the highway. Like the highway is like a couple minutes shorter, but a lot of times if there's more traffic at night, I'll take the back way home because it's faster than like waiting to turn left onto the highway for 10 minutes. And thankfully I took the back way home because it's like a 25, 35 mile an hour road the whole way. Because I got a flat tire on Monday. And if you all are like, did you get a flat tire last year? No, let me tell you guys, I've had 5 flat tires in like the last year and a half. It is insane. The roads that I live near have so many potholes. I am neurotic about keeping my tires filled up. Like I go get my tires filled up all the time. Like the second my low pressure light goes on, I'm there. Like I am neurotic about it. And I still keep getting these flat tires. Like I try to avoid potholes, but like at a certain point, if you're driving on these roads every single day, it doesn't matter. Like it's like destroying my tires. But this was my 5th flat tire, and I'm so glad I wasn't on the highway because I've had 2 flat tires on the highway before, and that's always so much scarier. At least like this time I was going like 25 miles an hour, and I was like, I think I have a flat tire. Like, it wasn't making a super loud noise, but, like, I could just tell, like, my car wasn't driving right. Like, normally in the past when I've gotten flat tires, you can hear, like, ka-thunk, 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 because the tire's flat. But I was just, like, my car was driving all weird. And I was, like, driving, I don't know, for maybe, like, a quarter of a mile or half a mile. And I was like, I'm going to pull over. And luckily there was, like, there's, like, residential stuff. Like, I was on the northern part. Like, I was closer to my home. And so I was able to pull over and, like, park on the road I was on. And I got out and I'm like, yeah, I have a flat tire, but it was a rear tire. So I had to wait for a flatbed truck. And luckily they got one out really fast to me. And I was super close to home. And Joe came over and sat with me while I waited for the tow. But I was like, are you kidding me? So I had to pay for a new tire after my furnace broke the previous week. And then this was the week of the polar vortex. So, like, the two things I marked on my sidebar were polar vortex and I'm in a glass case of emotion, which is an Anchorman reference. But I was just, like, very stressed out. And then I got home from the flat tire thing. Like, we dropped my car off. Luckily, the place that I took my car is open late on Mondays, so I was able to, like, talk to them, whatever. And then I got home and I got the medical bill from when I had the x-rays done, or, like, at the end of last year for my joints, like, when they were still doing the diagnosis stuff for lupus, and she was making sure I didn't have RA and they didn't have any joint damage or anything because I had so much joint pain. It was, like, a real expense, like over $2,000 kind of medical bill, and I, like, freaked out. And so I basically was like, I'm done adulting. I poured myself a very large glass of wine and watched TV on Monday night. And then Tuesday, a coworker was able to drive me to work. And then I also found out, like, my job, one of the perks is we have, like, a medical reimbursement thing. When you spend a certain amount over your deductible, they, like, reimburse everything for you, which is, like, a huge benefit because I, like, work for a library. We're not, like, rolling in the big bucks. So I had already, like, basically hit the minimum last year with all the medical expenses I had. So I feel very lucky that my work is covering the rest of the expenses. So I was like, that was a huge relief once I got that taken care of. And then I actually had a pretty bad headache on Tuesday night. I remember that, like, waiting for the Advil to kick in. I was just, like, laying on the sofa, like, feeling like poo. And then Wednesday was my normal Wednesday stuff, and my dad had to have a procedure done, which, like, he's fine, whatever, but it was just really stressful and, like, emotional, and, you know, no one likes it when their family's not doing well or, you know, sick, that kind of thing. So that was just, like, another stressor. I feel like I drank so much wine this week. Like, I don't drink a lot of wine when I drink wine. I can't remember the last time I had more than 2 drinks in one day. Like, it's been a long time, but, like, having a glass of wine when I get home is sometimes, like, I'll have, like, my glass of wine, and then I'll have a glass of, like, a mug of tea. But having that wine when I'm, like, really stressed out when I get home from work is real nice. So, yeah, I was just, like, a disaster zone this week. And then this was the, like, Wednesday and Thursday were both the polar vortex. I actually canceled my Girls Who Code Club on Wednesday because our schools were closed, and I was like, no one should be bringing their kids to this. I only have, like, 2 girls that don't go to one school, whatever. So I was like, yeah, like, we're just canceling this. So, and then I had an eye doctor appointment on Thursday because of the medicine I'm on. I have to get my eyes checked every year, and they had to do a bunch of baseline tests and stuff for, like, my field of vision and all this whatever, and I hate getting my eyes dilated, and I'm a big baby about eye drops, and I couldn't see all day, and it was super sunny and bright outside, and there was a ton of snow on the ground, and that was, like, a huge disaster trying to drive back to work. I was, like, basically blinded, even though I was wearing sunglasses. I had to drive with, like, one eye closed and one eye, like, half open, and I was like, I really shouldn't be driving. Like, this is not responsible. Like, don't do this. But I was off on Friday, so Thursday night Joe and I had some wine, and we watched, My Hero Academia on Netflix, which is what we've been watching together. We haven't, like, had a show we've watched together in a while, but we've been enjoying that. I guess that's Hulu, not Netflix, but oh well. And then he also on Thursday put his, this is like so ridiculous, he put his cup in the like water thing in our fridge, and he like put it there, and there was enough ice in it to hold it in place, and he was like letting it fill itself up, and he walked away from it and forgot about it for like 5 minutes, and like water like went everywhere, like it was dripping down behind our fridge like into the basement, like I was like, whatever, like here's some towels, clean it up, I'm going to bed. Like I was just like, I can't believe that happened. So that was like another thing. It was just like I was very stressed out this week. Luckily, I don't think there was any damage. Like the stuff that was coming down into the basement, he was able to like dry off all of the like beams in the basement ceiling and stuff. Like our basement's unfinished and no harm done, but it was just like it stressed me out. And I do not think he will ever do that again, like walking away from a thing filling up with water, because it made a huge mess. There was like a very large puddle on our kitchen floor, so I was pretty not thrilled about that. And then Friday I was off, and there was, in addition to it still being really, really freaking cold, it snowed more, which is, exactly what we needed, was more snow. There's just been so much snow. I'm like really over snow right now. So Friday I just I think I talked to my mom in the morning, got caught up, and then did fun planner things, did laundry. Like sometimes I'll mark when I do like an Insta haul where I have like stuff that I've saved up if I have like a lot of things. So I did that, and then I did my like favorite decompression thing, which is where I pour myself a glass of wine and I get into bed with a book, and I just like will be in my bedroom for like 5 or 6 hours reading and just like being left alone. It's like my favorite decompression thing, and I'm very happy because I got these Coffee Monsters Co. Read in Bed stickers, and I'm pretty sure this sheet's gonna be gone in like 6 weeks. I'm just telling you guys. And then I worked on Saturday, and Saturday was just like a really rough day. It was just one of those days where working with the public was really difficult just because of like situations other people are in, and like it's just a bummer to like not be able to do all of the things to like fix people's problems and stuff. I don't know. Like if you work with like in like an urban library, I'm sure you've like dealt with similar situations, but it was just really emotionally draining. And I came home and I was just like really upset, and I was like, I just need to be like left alone. I did come home and like Insta haul and because I had a bunch of Happy Mail again. And then I poured myself a glass of wine and was like, I need space. Like, I just need to be left alone to, like, process my emotions. Like I said at the beginning, this whole week, like, I'm in a glass case of emotion. Like, that was basically me this whole, I've just been, like, feeling a range of emotions, like, this week, like the week that I'm planning right now, and then like the next week afterwards too. I've just been like, blah, like, I don't even know. And then I woke up Sunday and I was feeling pretty irritable. I've just been like grumpy and sad and stressed out, and I haven't been anxious though, which is nice. I've just been like, I've been very aware of my emotions though, so I've just been spending a lot of time by myself so that I don't like say mean things to people, because I've just been like, I'm very aware that I'm like, blah. So, I did my normal Saturday morning tidy cleanup thing. I'm going to change. I put the house icon down and I did not like that. I'm going to like respace all of this. And then I did more laundry because laundry never ends. I hate laundry so much. Which is ironically why I do it more often, because it's mentally easier for me to fold like a load that only has 4 days of clothes in it versus like 7, 8, 9 days of clothes, because I hate folding clothes. That's like the part of laundry that I really hate. So I grabbed this Wonton in a Million cleaning sticker. I realize it's red and it doesn't really match the rest of this, but I really wanted to use the irritated looking cleaning wonton because that was me. And I grabbed a tidy up script from Paper and Milk. And then I spent the rest of Sunday planning and filming and doing all of the fun planner things. That's my jam, is I'll put on my audiobook and just do memory keeping on the weekends, and that's fun. Or catch up on my own planner. And then Joe and I watched My Hero Academia on Sunday night to just chill out before starting back up another week. I feel like the weekends just go by way too fast. So yeah, this was the finished spread. I'm looking for the planning sticker. That would be the sticker. Now it's a finished spread. That's the last sticker. And here is everything all filled out, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully my life is a little more interesting in my next few videos. I'm trying to do more things other than just laundry. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!